Good evening, people. It's windy. It's noises. I was sitting out here meditating, just tapping into the energy, and a lot of things came through. So we're going to speak about channeled in messages, and I have a whole list of symbols, guided symbols for you guys. So that is what today is going to be about. Evening reading, and I'm going to take cards. I hope you guys had a magical day, or maybe it's still daytime where you are, so I hope that you are having a good day. I was hanging out with my neighbor, with Heidi, together at the other neighbor, Greta, today, which was so cozy. And Greta has a little boy. I actually took pictures of him when he was little. So he's not so little anymore, but still a baby. And it was so funny because Heidi was like holding him while Greta was doing something. And then Heidi was like, "Do you want to hold him?" I was like, okay. Yeah. It was just, yeah, it was adorable. That was some kind of mother instinct that kicked in, having this baby. It warmed my heart that he was smiling and laughing. It was so funny because Heidi was like, "It looks good on you, Sandra." Like, don't even go there. I've been cute with baby. With baby today. Yeah, I can also be cute. Anyway. Yeah, he was very fascinated about and the design on the clothes. It was so funny. Oh, babies, man. Anyway, we are going to talk about first the channeled in messages, the channeled in message, the big one, which was actually what came through at the end. So I don't know why I feel like talking about this first, but that's what I want to talk about, because the energy that came in was this energy of like being confused, maybe being confused about a lot of options, or you feel like you have a lot of options, which might be confusing, but you could feel confused about choices. With this, the confusion, like it feels like there is like a circle that needs to end and a circle that needs to begin. A card that actually popped up in our mind was the World, which makes sense, right? Because yeah, that is a new portal. It's the circle of life. The confusion doesn't really feed growth. It doesn't bring you closure. It doesn't bring, or it doesn't move you forward. But this upcoming week ahead, maybe even in July, I have actually been thinking about if I should do monthlies for July. Let me know. Yeah, they might not be long, but maybe I should do that. But this upcoming week ahead, there will be a period of clarity after this time of confusion. Whatever you have felt confused about, again, it could be something with choices. It could be more than one aspect of your life. It could be connected with love. It could be connected with work, whatever. There was this question here with, are you being guided into mediumship? Are you being guided into doing something with tarot, or something with astrology, something with runes, maybe even crystals? That is a question for you. That could be why there's a confusing energy. Maybe this is energy, you have way too many options, or you have way too many projects, you're doing way too many things at the same time. So yeah, but you are being directed into a new path in life. but I don't think that you really fully know what this means or how it will look, how it will unfold. It's interesting because it feels like whatever you're being guided into, it feels unknown. It feels like, yeah, like if it's because you haven't tried it before, if it's connected with emotions that you don't really, like, I haven't felt these emotions before, what is this? Or if it's, yeah, whatever, it's like there's something that's like, I don't know much about it. Or if it's a person, you might not feel like you know much about a person. There is a mysterious energy. And one thing I heard was that you need to surrender to the mystery in your life at the moment. And the universe is definitely being very secretive. The universe is being like, we will not show you the full picture because you're not supposed to know, but you're supposed to surrender to it. It's a part of a contract, or it's a part of your life purpose to surrender. So one of the things that you might need to learn in life is to surrender. Don't we all, actually? Don't we all learn that? Yeah, so surrender to the mystery. Pay attention to what it is that you're daydreaming about, what you're fantasizing about, because there is signs guiding you towards it. The same if you're daydreaming about something, it's not random. Oh, butterfly. That was actually one of the signs that is coming up. We're going to talk about 929. Actually, I just realized when I was making my shake before I started recording, there was more messages coming too, so we're going to speak about that too. But yeah, what are you daydreaming about? What is occupying your mind throughout the day? It's not random. Some of you guys might try to push it away because you're like, it's just annoying. It's just like, it doesn't make sense. It could be because that you are confused. It could be because that it's something you don't have in your life. If it's, I don't know, there's actually something that came through, and we're going to speak about with the guided symbols, with like, buy it, like, you know, yeah. So maybe it is this energy of like daydreaming about a car, daydreaming about driving, but you're like, well, I don't have the money for a car. Or if it's something about traveling, again, surrender to the mystery. I mean, do you feed the mystery? Do you feed the daydreaming, or are you pushing it away? Because if you push it away, the universe will keep putting it into your mind and keep making you confused about it probably until you surrender to it. And whatever this is, you're not going to fail at it. You're not gonna fail at it. Because there is this aspect of like, I don't know much about this. Like, it feels that maybe it's like a mysterious energy. Like, I can pinpoint what it is. Some of the guys might not trust it fully. It's like, I'm gonna do more research. I'm gonna try to wait out and see how I feel. But the more you wait, the more confused you will be. It's like the universe is not going to wait, and we all have our own, what do you call that? What do you call that? Why do I have sand on me? It's weird. We have our free will, right? So if we are going to continue being stubborn, the universe is going to be like, okay, we will stop guiding you. And then something might collapse in your life because you're not listening to the universe. So pay attention if something is collapsing or something is just, yeah, okay. Oh yeah, well, that makes sense. Well, I just said that because the last thing I wrote down here is, if there is something that's failing around you or collapsing, ask yourself if it is worth fighting for. Butterfly again. Something that keeps disappointing you, like, is it worth fighting for? That was that. Now we're gonna come to the symbols, and we have a lot. So let me just start out with what I wrote down when I was making my shake, so that I don't forget it. It's important for you to realize how far you have come, because it has actually made you who you are today, at this moment. I feel a lot of you guys, and we spoke about this yesterday, you have been going through a lot of changes. There has been a lot of changes around you. As a human, as a human, aren't we all humans? It can be very confusing. Depending on your placement, especially if you have air in your chart, it can be very confusing. Confusing. Wow, confusing. And the last thing was that it's time for you to see how important you actually are, how important your life purpose is. Some of you guys don't even realize how big of a life purpose you have. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it does feel like some of you guys, you don't really see your worth, you don't see how important you are. And it might be because that you're surrounding yourself with lower energies or disappointing situations, like you keep stuck in it. Maybe because of worthiness, maybe it's just like, well, this is what I'm worthy of, right? It could be something that comes down to your parents. Everything comes down to our parents. Every single thing, if it's connected with love, career, our steps. That's why we're healing family lineage. You're welcome. Okay, are we ready? The first thing that came true, and you can take this many ways. It can be someone who says this to you. You can say this to yourself. But, and I changed this because I said a word that I can't say on YouTube. But, what are you so effing afraid of? Question mark. What are you so effing afraid of? That was the first thing. Second thing is that there is a lot of beauty in your brokenness. Realize that. There is a lot of beauty in your brokenness. Obviously, we have spoken about this before. That the cracks, the scars, that's where the light shines through. Pay attention to the color blue. It's going to guide you. I feel this is the energy you should pay attention to for the upcoming week. No matter when you see this, just a week from when you see this. So also throughout the weekend. So with the color blue, everything is blue. I mean, it can be tarot cards, it can be something in nature. It's like it's guiding you. And while I said that, I actually pay attention to a lot of blue things. So try to stop up. Like, what is blue? My eyes are blue. But what is blue? I mean, even the paper is blue. Even what the pen that I used is, well, it's kind of blue. That's actually funny. Yeah, I can see a door that's blue. The sky is totally blue today. So it's for you to stop up and pay attention to it. The next thing is white flowers. So again, pay attention to white flowers. Whatever or however it may come into your life. It might be that you just, again, suddenly you're somewhere and you pay attention to the white flowers that the love of your life walks past you or something, you know. Whatever. Or it's right out in front of a building where you're going to work or something. The other thing is pay attention to dogs. Dogs might be very symbolic. Could hear dog barking, something. Then we have it's okay to make mistakes, which is true. No matter what journey you are on right now, it's okay to make mistakes. Or if you feel like you have made mistakes in the past, it's okay. We all make mistakes. We all learn from mistakes, right? So mistakes are actually not really mistakes. They are a part of our journey. For some reason I got like put into this energy, something with a park. Maybe someone's like, I would love to take this person here. This person would love this. So I don't know, maybe there's a person that you're thinking about a lot. And like, I want to take this person here or there. Stay focused because you're very close. Stay focused because you're very close to manifest your dreams and desires. I think a lot of you guys are realizing that you're actually way closer than you think. Way closer than you think. Then we have believe in the good coming your way. You deserve to be happy. I feel sometimes, especially when we are in confusion, when something good comes our way, we have a tendency to question it, right? you actually deserve all this happiness that is coming your way and that is about to come your way. So if you have had a hard time, you deserve the good things. So it's also important for you to actually focus on that. And I also feel that's why we have things that reminds us of that, like, you know, the baby boy. The emotions I felt in that moment, I'm like, what is it that I'm feeling? What is this feeling rushing into my heart with this tiny human smiling at me? It was very lovely, and it just put me into such a good mood. And it's like, you know, that's why we have babies. That's why we have, I don't know, happy TV shows or whatever, right? It's why we have moments that reminds us of how good life can actually be, what states of happiness we can be in. Then we have receiving a gift, small or big, or it can be a spiritual upgrade. So one of the next days you will receive a gift. There's something that also came through, something about a ring. So for some of you guys, maybe there's something about receiving a ring. It's interesting because what I saw was like a ring with a stone in it. Like, I don't know, it could be a yellow stone or purple stone. So it could be rose quartz or citrine or something. Maybe it's something connected with a birthstone or your zodiac sign stone. Well, I guess that is a birthstone. Anyway, there is also something about upcoming travel, so follow the signs. You will see more and more signs for this, if it's on Instagram, if it's on TikTok or YouTube, commercials, someone speaking about it, pictures in your mind. Again, what are you daydreaming about? Songs, whatever. So follow the signs. Then we have fall in love. Very simple. Fall in love. Don't be afraid of falling in love. Even if you are in a relationship, fall in love over again. If you're single, fall in love. Very easy. The next thing is, there's something about a picture from the past. A picture from the past. It might be a picture that suddenly comes to you again, or maybe you see it online or something, but it's like yeah. Or if it's Polaroid, is that what you call that? Or a picture, like maybe your mom shows you a picture, or whatever. Something about a picture from the past. No matter how much past this is, it does something. It's supposed to guide you, or it's supposed to make you feel something. I feel there's something here where Spirit is trying to guide you with, like, showing you things like, whatever you're feeling right now, it's what you're supposed to feel. It's the feeling that's supposed to guide you. So don't ignore it. We're not supposed to live in suffering or sadness. Recording stopped. I don't know how much you guys heard before it stopped. But yeah, we're not supposed to stay in well, I think that's what I was trying to say. Like, oh, I had vibration in my hand. Our hands are connected with our heart. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to say. Our hearts are connected with our hands. Yes, our hands are connected with our heart. The feeling the feeling of suffering, go away, sadness is, what sound is that? Is merely signs. What am I trying to say? Is there to guide us when we lead astray, or when we are astray? You guys know what I mean? Like when we are stepping off the beaten path because we're like, ooh, this looks pretty. The universe is like, might look pretty, but it not all that shines is gold, okay? Don't get distracted now. That's just the theme. Don't get distracted now. And sometimes when the road is tough, we get distracted, right? Because we want destruction. It's like, distract me. I'm gonna go do this mistake and that mistake because I need distraction, because I cannot stay in this energy of confusion. But it's because that you can direct yourself and learn to surrender to the mystery, and learn to surrender to then uncomfortable situations. I heard it's so much easier when you make the decision. It's like, I don't know, it's like the universe or your spirit guides are waiting for you to make a decision. It's like it's going to be so much easier if you just make the decision. Then we will give you the next clue or the next sign. Might resonate with someone. So yeah, we very much got led astray from the pictures from the past. Then I wrote down 111, 888, 333, something that came up as well. Yellow butterflies in general. A ring. So again, maybe there's something about a ring. Maybe this is simple for commitment. Then we have someone is regretting something. It could have something to do with words, could have something to do with actions. Ringing in the ear. Okay. You could be the one regretting something, or someone could be the one regretting something when it comes to you, no matter what it is. Then we have miracles coming into fruition. So your miracles are actually coming into fruition. Hello. Ding ding ding. Bells of clarity. Pay attention to bells of clarity. You are aligned with wealth, so use that energy because you are aligned with it. And then we have learned more about your 7th house and your 3rd house. Very important. Might be something that's being activated. I know that from myself. 7th house, relationships. 3rd house, communication. I feel it actually fits very well to what's happening at the moment. Also, when we jump into Gemini season, right? Communication. Then we have someone is manifesting you. If you know this person or not, or if you know this or not, someone is manifesting you. So maybe that is where this energy of like fall in love comes in. If you're single, obviously. Then the thing that came through was like, I am sorry and I miss you. So could be a message, could resonate for some of you guys if you are in a situationship. I love saying that word, situationship. And the last thing was the thing I talked about in the beginning. I feel buy it anyway, buy it anyway, buy it anyway, whatever that is for you. Okay, with that being said, because I feel this is already long, I'm gonna take some cards from, actually yes, I'm going to do that, but there's also not a deck I want to use. This is the monology. We used this yesterday. Such a lovely card. You are good enough. You are good enough. But it's very exciting to actually do this with the symbols, and yeah. Let me know if you guys like it. Be bold and make the first move. Did you get that? Did we get that yesterday? Or is it just a energy that's like, yeah. What is it that we need to know? A time for healing. A time for healing. A win-win outcome in the forecast. This is the balsamic moon. Win-win outcome is forecast. Okay. Full moon in Libra. The energy is gaining momentum. Nothing is yes. Nothing is yet set in stone. Again, surrender to the mystery. Surrender to the mystery. Look how they are not facing each other. Alright. Ah, this is so funny. What is on your thoughts? This is so funny. What is on your thoughts? What are you manifesting? What do you keep doodling or writing down? Painting. What is that? Are you imprisoning yourself? Thoughts imprisoning you? Maybe you need to pay attention to it. This is something you need to let go. Also, bad habits or bad thoughts, they can really keep us away, right, from making decisions. Because we're like, oh well, what if that goes wrong or this goes wrong? 777. Look at this, and 11. sudden wealth. Well, you are aligned with wealth, so it doesn't surprise me that this comes up. Doesn't surprise me at all. Family room. There might be something with maybe decorating your house. Maybe there is something with family. Could come, the wealth could come from a family member maybe. But you're just, again, I feel there's something about, yeah, wow, okay, the Lovers. Wow. Whatever it is for you, it could be 3 different things, right? And they all could resonate with you. But there's an upgrade. I think that's it, people. Each and one of you knows what this is for you. Thank you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for the daily.